Hey, we made it to week 4 of our Tactic Looks Out Holiday Habits Challenge. And if you are still doing it, that's awesome. We hope you've enjoyed it like we have. If you're following along, week 4 looks quite a bit different than weeks 1 through 3. Weeks 1 through 3, we added a new task every day. So if you got to day 7 and you were doing all of the tasks, you had 7 daily tasks plus whatever the tasks you brought with you from the previous weeks were. This week is different. There's only one task per day in addition to the weeks 1 through 3 tasks. And that's because the intention behind this week is really special. So this week we called Giving Week. And it's all about giving away our time, our energy, our money, our things, being charitable with our community and the people who are in our lives. We tend to focus our wellness efforts on what we are doing for ourselves, what we are eating, what we're doing with our bodies, and what we're doing to recover. But there's a big component of wellness. There's a big part of the human picture that requires connection, and it requires participation in communities. Humans are not meant to be alone. We suffer in isolation. A lot of us spend a lot of our time behind a screen, and that can feel a lot like connection, but it's not. It's not real, and it doesn't have the same effect as actually connecting with people face to face, giving time away. So that is the intention of this week. If you feel like, if you think it feels good to make money, try giving that money away. If you think it feels good to have free time for yourself, try giving some of that free time to other people. If you think it feels good to receive a compliment or have someone do something nice for you, do something nice for someone else. Give a compliment. Give them freely. See how that makes you feel. I bet you that it will make you feel pretty good. So the tasks this week are pretty simple. Ask someone how they're doing. Donate 5 items. Give 1 to 3 people a compliment. Commit to volunteering your time or donating to a charity. This one, that's day 4. And it's a really important day, and I would really encourage you, if you can, and if you have the time to do it, to actually commit to giving your time away to a nonprofit, a charity, doing something to give back to your community. Maybe that's, volunteering at an animal shelter. Maybe it's volunteering at an old folks home. Maybe it's getting involved with, a suicide prevention task force. A lot of these things have application processes, but they're worth doing because it's a way to get your foot in the door with staying involved in your community, and that can feel really good. If you don't have time for that, a lot of people they lead very busy lives and they don't have time. Consider donating to a charity. Consider donating on a regular basis, like a monthly commitment. I will shamelessly plug our fundraising. We are fundraising for the Looking Out Foundation, and we would really love to crack that $40,000 mark. So if you're doing our challenge and you haven't donated yet, head over to our website and donate to the Looking Out Foundation. They're a really awesome organization. They're very nimble. They donate to, charities and nonprofits that are in immediate need. And, we could think of no one else that we wanted to partner with this year. So, consider doing that. And then bonus, if you donate $5 or more, you have the opportunity to win a really nice Garmin watch. So we hope that you do it. Do something... Do something nice for a stranger. Buy a coffee for someone. Hold the door. Like, these things are small things, but you'll be amazed at the way that it can make you feel. Tell someone how you feel about them. Connect with a friend or family member. Like, preferably not your spouse, not someone you're going to see on Christmas Day, for your holiday dinner. Maybe reach out to an old friend and just check in with them. See how they're doing. Have a conversation. Ask them why you're friends. That's a great question, and it can feel really good to have someone who isn't your partner explain to you why you're important to them, and then maybe return the favor. I really like this week. I think that it is the perfect week to have right before the Christmas holiday and before people take a lot of time off. And, they're small tasks. It creates a lot of space to harden the habits you're still trying to build from weeks 1 through 3, while just, doing some small things that will make you feel better about yourself and your involvement in your community. I saw this quote from Chadwick Boseman a few weeks ago. He died a couple years ago. He played the Black Panther. And I thought it was really powerful, and I think it sums up the intention behind this week of our challenge really nicely. And it goes, I think you realize how much you need to have people that you love. It's not as much about them loving you, it's about you needing to love people. And I like the way that was said. And I think that's it. That's why it's so important to have people in your life and to seek out connections with friends and family and just continue to give yourself away, to give your energy away, to give your love away, and do it freely, frequently, do it without strings attached. That's what we're here for. That's what all humans are here for. Maybe you signed up for this challenge expecting like a macro and a fitness challenge. 30 days, get shredded. Maybe you don't have to set a January 1st resolution. There's so much more to wellness than that. There's obviously what we put in our body matters, what we do with our body matters, how we move it. But there's so much more. And, we like to focus on that so much more part, in addition to the obvious things. So if you stumbled up across our challenge, maybe you were referred by a friend or family member, maybe it's the first engagement that you've had with us as a company from Instagram. We hope that you really enjoyed it. We hope that you learned something about yourself. We hope that you got more out of it than just nutrition and fitness. We hope that it has opened your eyes to a more gentle approach to wellness, which is what we're all about. As we head into the New Year's, there's a lot of pressure to set goals and, be a better version of ourselves. And we hope that as you do that, you will include some of the more parasympathetic, the softer components of wellness in your resolutions. Maybe resolve yourself to be more grateful, practice gratitude every day. Resolve yourself to maintain closer relationships with friends. Resolve yourself to reach out to people in your community on a daily or weekly basis. In addition to working on getting a six-pack or running a marathon or whatever it is that you want to do with 2023. So thank you so much for doing our challenge. We put a lot into it this year, and it really means a lot that you're in our community and that you chose to participate. And it did not go unnoticed. So thank you. And we will see you in 2023.